And we welcome you to Eck Stadium for championship night, 2024 NBC World Series, the 90th NBC World Series. Well, Mark, it's going to be the Hays Larks, the visiting team, versus the defending champions, the Hutchinson Monarchs.
The veteran umpires from the NBC, they've been here for 20 years maybe. So they know what they're doing. It should be good. The best crew ever.
And there's Hall of Famer Frank Leo, his 40th season with the Larks. And this is the 39th appearance here at the NBC World Series. Count is no balls, one strike. Now to Gruel with the man on first base, Carpenter, as he just walked. There's a ball hit into left field. That's going to be in for a base hit in the gap between third and short. So Gruel records his first hit of the ball game. Count is no ball, two strikes, and there's a swing and a miss there by Gustafson as he.
Big situation here.
Swing and a miss, and he goes down swinging for out number one. All three reached on base hits. There's a ball hit into left field. That's going to fall in for a base hit. One run will score, and holding at third base is Flaggart. Here's the 3-2 pitch. That one misses outside for ball four. So Flaggart will come in to score to make it 2-0 now in favor of the Hutchinson Monarchs. Bases loaded with one down. Here's the pitch. Ball hit into left center field. That's going to be caught there. Is it caught? Yep,
yes,
caught by Baker. Tagging up at third base is Westland. And the score now 3-0 in favor of the Hutchinson Monarchs. And here's the 2-2 pitch. That one calls strike three, and VC goes down looking for the third out. Here's the 3-2 pitch. That one misses high for ball four, so Baker is on with the walk. And that is the second walk given up by Ian Regal. Caleb Duncan, the batter. There goes the runner to second base. The throw down, but not going to be in time. And Baker's in with a stolen base.
Well, that's the thing. You know, that
Baker on at second base with one down. And here's Regal's pitch. There goes the runner to the third base. There, Baker is going to have another stolen base.
I was just about to say, be ready. He'll probably go again. I mean,
He towards his second stolen base here in this game, and the third of the NBC World Series.
He's been known to do that.
2-1 pitch now to Duncan.
If he'll play it back.
Ball hit hard into left center field. Left fielder moving to his left. Gustafson makes the catch. Tagging up at third base will be Baker, and he scores. So the score will be 3-1 now in favor of Hutchinson, but the Hays Monarchs are on the board. And that wouldn't have been possible without. Goes 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Flaggart. Here's the pitch. A swing and a miss there by Flaggart as he goes down swinging.
Good combination. They work hard to get him in there.
Well, you know, Frank Leo, this is his 40th season as the head coach for the Hays Larks. That's a swing and a miss there by Westland as he goes down for out number 3, and that is the 5th strikeout recorded by Nolan Wilson. So in the bottom half of the third inning for the Hutchinson, they scored no runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left on base. And there's the ball hit into right field. Right fielder coming in. Duncan makes the catch for out number 2. Earned runs, 2 base on balls, had 5 strikeouts as he faced 20 batters. 1 for 2 here so far today. That one lifted into center field. Center fielder backing up. That's Ashton. Makes the catch for out number 3. So we have 3 down now here in the bottom half of the 4th inning. For the Hutchinson Monarchs, they scored no runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 2 left on base. at the end of 4 innings of play. It is the Hutchinson Monarchs 3 and the Hays Larks 1. Count of 2 balls, 2 strikes now to Trent Baker. Here's Ringo's pitch. Ball hit up the middle. That's going to be in for a base hit, and Baker will reach base for the second time here in the ball game. Trying to walk this time, it's a base hit. Caden Ashton now up at the plate. He struck out his first time, flew out to right field his second time up in the 3rd inning. There goes the runner, second base. Knew that was going to happen. And he receives his 3rd golden base in the ball game.
It's hard to believe, man.
Here's the pitch. The ball hits the
There
right
it
side.
is.
That's going to be in for a base hit. Coming around third base is Baker. Let's go! The base hit and an RBI. Good job there by Duncan. Gets the base hit and an RBI. We'll bring up the. Here's the 3-1 pitch. Ball hit right back up the middle. That's going to be in for a base hit for Flaggart as he records his 2nd hit of the ball game. Stopping at second base is Gardner. We have a new pitcher here for the Hays Larks. It's number 34, looks like. Count is 2 balls, no strikes. Here's the pitch. That one hit into left field, deep left field. Left fielder backing up. Almost to the warning track. They're tagging up at second base is Gardner. And he is in safely. Good job there by Gardner. Here's the 1-2 pitch. A swing and miss there by Johnson, and he goes down swinging for out number 3. Big strike about something here, I'll tell you in a second. There's the 1-2 pitch. That one was swing and a miss there by Eckford as he goes down swinging for out number 2. Down is 2 balls, no strikes now to Trent Baker. I always thought that there's a hard hit ball there. Baker's in with a base hit. Into left field. He towards his 2nd hit of the ball game. Tater, and do we have a new pitcher now? And of course, the whole World Series sponsored by Evergy. There's a swing and a miss there by Flaggart. He goes down swinging out number 1 in the ball game so far.
Yeah, that's
up to the 6th inning. That is. So that's a lot of guys on base.
And we're not done.
No,
so, I mean,
Johnson's 2
just
for
like
4.
that.
There's a hit into by the shortstop Stokes as he dives for that ball and makes the catch just in between the 3rd baseman and the shortstop. And that is out number 3, and that will fire you up. Let's look at that again if possible.
oh yeah.
That ball was hit by Johnson. You can see it floating over. It looks like it's going to go into left field, but the shortstop reaches out. Stokes makes the catch for that 3rd out.
Yeah, he had the right idea, didn't he? He had the right idea. Go with it.
So at the end of 6 innings of play for the Hutchinson Monarchs, they scored no runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left on base. At the end of 7, it is the Hutchinson Monarchs 3 and the Hays Larks 2. Count is 1-1. Here's the pitch. That ball hit hard to the first baseman. It's going to get by Flaggart. And that's going to be a base hit by Derek Gruhl. He records his 2nd hit of the ball game. That was a hard hit ball there by Gruhl. You can see him turn on that. And Flaggart not able to make the play.
Not much time to react there.
No, not much time to react. That's why they call that the hot corner. This is from Harlingen, Texas, my hometown. Where I was born at.
I heard there's a sign there when you.
Oh yeah, as you go in.
Frank Martinez.
That one is.
There you go.
Nice
there you go.
Right in front. Ratchford goes to first base. Gardner covering. So that is a 2-3 put out for the first out, and that is a sacrifice there by Lissy as Gruhl moved over to second base.
That was good to see execution. Now. It's going to be interesting to see what Hutch.
We'll bring up the catcher, number 27, Houston Russell.
And look how busy the Hutch bullpen is right now. Bullpen arms have done a great job. Just getting out of jams.
Count is no balls, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. Ball hit hard into right field. That's going to be over his head. And that's going to be a ground ball double. And that ties up the ball game at 3 apiece. As Espinal rolled out past the right fielder's head. Took 1 bounce and went over the fence for a ground rule double. Yeah, now the score tied up at 3 apiece.
Yeah, I mean, they're all fired up right now. And the whole thing is, look at that, this great swing. Got extended, let it go. But that's what they were waiting for, that one big hit like that. And now we'll see what happens. They still have the runner. They got score position with 2 outs to go ahead.
So Espinal records a double and an RBI. Brings up the shortstop number 6, Tabor Stokes. Here's the 2-2 pitch now by Lennox. And the ball hits the right inside. That's going to call in for a base hit.
Here we go.
That's the right. That ball coming into home plate. It's the Hays Larks that take the lead. Here in the top half of the 8th inning. With 3 hits here in the top half of the 8th inning now for the Hays Larks. That is a base hit by Stokes and an RBI. That will bring up the left fielder number 2, Trent Baker.
Kind of inside out of it right there. It's like a Derek Jeter swing, inside out right there. And just beautiful, just put it right in there.
Nashville threw the ball into home, but not in time, as coming across was...
Baker's had quite a day.
Baker is 2 for 2 so far. 4 out of 18. Batting .222. Here's that one hits Baker in the back. Baker will be on at the first base at a hit Batman. And Stokes moves to second base.
That's his 4th time on.
Here's the 3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss there by Gustafson. It looked like that was ball 4 there.
Yeah.
So 1 down now here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. That will bring up the center fielder number 1, Will Edmondson.
Yeah, look at that. That pitch is broke.
Boy, it did. Look at that pitch. And
there we go.
Good replay there by Butler Community College TV.
Let's see. Here we go. Got somebody else coming in. You have the luxury when you have a lot of arms.
So we got a new pitcher coming in for Hays.
Yep. Number 18.
Okay, number 18 coming in now for Hays, and that will be Garrett Hicks. Garrett Hicks now coming in for the Hays Larks.
Yeah, Buckeye, Arizona, 6'4", 200 pounds, 26 grad, University of Arizona.
So Hicks comes in now to pitch. Hicks so far comes in with a 0.00 ERA. He has appeared in 3 ball games. He does have 3 saves. He has gone 5 innings, has given up 3 hits, 6 strikeouts, as he has faced 18 batters here in the World Series. So Garrett Hicks now coming in relief.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm not for anybody. I'm just here to call the game. The ball hit to the right-hand side. Looks like first baseman Gruhl will get the out for out number 2. They'll bring up the designated hitter number 30, Sam Weesey. So we have 2 down now here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss there by Weesey. As the count goes to no balls, 1 strike.
Regardless who wins this, it's just that you want a great game on a championship. You don't want like 11-3 or 2 or something like that game. This is a great game.
Weesey's 1 for 3 here tonight. Base hit, a walk.
91 right there.
And a fly out to center field. A great ball game here tonight. Hope you're enjoying it. And thanks to BC TV for putting it on. There's a swing and a miss there by Weesey as he goes down swinging for out number 3. 1-2-3 in the bottom half of the 8th inning. And at the end of 8 innings of play, it is the Hays Larks 4 and the Hutchinson Monarchs 3
Reaching out,
Come on now.
touching me,
Here we go.
touching you.
Nice and loud. Let's go.
Sweet Caroline.
Here we go.
Good times never seem so good. I've been inclined to believe there never was, but now I
That was really good.
look at the night.
That was really good. But I think we're with this many fans.
And when I hurt, hurting runs off my
All right.
shoulder.
This is for you guys right here. The loudest Sweet Caroline in NBC history right now. Let's do it.
Warm,
We can be louder. Come on.
touching warm,
Finish it nice and strong. Here we go.
reaching out,
Come on now.
touching me, touching you.
Keep it going. Keep it going. Keep it going.
Sweet Caroline.
We are in the top half of the ninth inning. 4-3 to score in favor of the Hays Larks.
Whoa.
Ball four.
That's not what you want right there.
Hays Larks have the first batter up on at first base, and that will bring up the second baseman, number 25, Will Carpenter.
To hear two Kansas teams going at it for the first time since 2000, so I was definitely excited to watch this one.
First time in 90 years, or the third time in 90 years that two Kansas teams have gone head-to-head. Carpenter takes a walk, so that's two straight walks now given up to the Hays Larks here in the top half of the ninth inning. That'll bring up the first baseman, number 22, Garrett Gruhl. Count is 3 balls, no strikes now to Gruhl, as we have runners on at first and second with no out. And here's the pitch. That one misses for ball 4, and that's 3 straight walks given up to Hays, as Gruhl will now move to first base. Carpenter to second, and Duncan will move to third base. And that's going to be it for Thoreau. So 1 ball, no strike now to Lissy. Lissy looking for his first hit of the ball game. Grounded out the second baseman, struck out. And then grounded out to the right-hand side. That ball hit to the first baseman. First baseman to the bottom of the ball there. He went off his glove, and another run scored. Scoring from third base will be Duncan. Carpenter will end up at third base. Gruhl at second. And Lissy will be on at first base. 5-3 now to score in favor of the Hays Larks. And that will bring up the catcher, number 27, Houston Russell.
Yeah, Michael Dean said
bouncer to the right side.
Michael Dean said E3, no RBI.
That is an error. So the base is still loaded here for the Hays Larks with 1 down. And Espinal now up at the plate. He got a double his last time up and 1 RBI. That ball lifted into center field. That's going to be deep enough. The center fielder's not going to be able to get to it as it takes 1 bounce and goes over the fence. Another ground rule double by Wilbur Espinal as 2 runs scores. Carpenter comes in from third base. Gruhl comes from second, and standing at third base will be Thomas Lissy with a ground rule double by Wilbur Espinal.
What a clutch hit right there. Just talking about getting that separation for a run game right now. What a big key hit.
That now takes the score to 7-3 in favor of the Hays Larks.
Yeah, that was
As the
a
Larks
shot.
have scored 3 runs here in the top half of the 9th inning. But not before the Hays Larks. They scored 3 runs. There was 3 walks in that inning, 1 hit, 1 error, and 2 left on base. So at the end of 8.5 innings of play, it is the Hays Larks 7 and the Hutchinson Monarchs 3. And we welcome you back to Eck Stadium with the 90th National Baseball Congress World Series powered by Evergy. The line so far reads Hays 7 runs on 9 hits and no errors, and for Hutchinson 3 runs on 10 hits and 1 error as we go to the bottom half of the ninth inning. It is do or die now here for the Hutchinson Monarchs as they're trying to repeat as champions, and the Hays Larks are looking. So the count is no balls, one strike now to Gardner as Retford is on at first base. There's a swing and a miss there by Gardner, and the count goes 0-2. Gardner Retford just reach on the base on balls here in the bottom half of the ninth inning. 7-3 the score in favor of Hays. Here's the pitch. A swing and a miss there, and Gardner goes down swinging for out number one. There's the first strikeout recorded by Garrett Hicks, and that'll bring up the third baseman, number 15, Jarrett Laggard. So Garrett Hicks, 3-2 pitch coming up. And the ball hit into center field. Center fielder Ashton moving to his left, takes some steps to the back and makes the catch for out number two. That'll bring up the second baseman, number 35, Cooper Westland. So the Hays Larks are 1 out away from getting their first championship ever, as they've been to the championship game 7 times and have come empty 6 times. And this one here could be a very big historic one for the Hays Larks.
Definitely.
And Frank Leo. They are 1 out away. First pitch is no balls, 1 strike. Here's the pitch.
Wow. 89. Yeah, I don't know about those past all those games. I'm sure he wasn't ever this close. So 1 out away.
Count is no balls, 2 strikes. Here now to Westland. And Garrett Hicks ready for that 0-2 pitch. That one fouled off by Westland. This is the 39th year for the Hays Larks here at the NBC World Series.
Wow.
No balls, 2 strikes now to Cooper Westland. And here's the pitch. That one fouled off by Westland. He's hanging tough back there at the plate.
I'm just looking at the players. They're on the rail down there. They're ready to go out there. They're ready
not
to
only the players, but look at the fans.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Fans but players are ready to come screaming out.
Count is no balls, 2 strikes.
You watch. They're going to get
Cooper
crazy.
Westland.
They'll get crazy.
Here's the pitch by Garrett Hicks, and here's the throw. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game. Frank Leo and the Hays Larks finally get the championship that they deserve after 7 tries, after 6 tries, and on the 7th try, there's no bigger game than the 125th victory by the Hays Larks here at the NBC World Series. Congratulations goes to the Hays Larks and Frank Leo with a 7-3 victory over the Hutchinson Monarchs.
Yeah, we were talking. We knew what kind of game this was going to be. It's going to be close, and we didn't expect the ending like that. But the Larks just great pitching at the end. They had great timely hitting, and that was the thing that we kept saying: points of the game, and they did it. Congratulations to the Larks.
The 2024 World Series champions, the Hays Larks, with their first win ever in the NBC title game in 39 appearances. So congratulations goes to Frank Leo and the Hays Larks. Like I say, they've been in the championship game 6 times and have come up empty 6 times.
Oh, yeah.
And nothing sweeter than the 7th time. And not only that, but in the 39 years, this is the 125th win in the NBC World Series. And I'm sure Frank Leo will never forget the 125th victory.
And you're talking about 7 appearances and all that. That's not like in 15 years. That's a long time. And all those years in between, and everything else. The dream that he had, the vision, and he's stayed with it. I mean, it's an inspiration to all of us. Especially as older coaches, to stay in it.
Well, we're congratulating the Hays Larks on their 2024 World Series Championship, but also let's give props to the Hutchinson Monarchs. It is very tough to come back and get into the championship the second year, and they did it, and they played hard, and they got nothing to hold their heads down. Congratulations to the Hutchinson Monarchs on the runner-up and head coach Casey Lippold. This is only his second year. Just think about it. The first year he got a World Series championship, and now he's got a runners-up.
Well, yeah, and the thing about Hutch Monarchs, they were hit 3-2 going into the 8th. So, I mean, it wasn't like they were that far away or anything. Just had 2 bad innings, and that's what's going to, when they look back and they'll realize, those 2 innings. But, yeah, you got to be proud. Hutch Monarchs, the Blackhams, you guys did a great job, and their team is awesome to watch this summer.
That's right. And now while we're giving preps up, also Katie Woods and Kevin Jinks, Brian Turner, the whole staff here at the NBC World Series, congratulations on a great job. And then also the staff and management here at Eck Stadium at Wichita State University. And we can't forget the crew out on the truck. The Butler Community College TV. We thank you guys for the fine job that you did. And there is your 2024.
Look there. They'll have it with
NBC champions, the Hays Larks.
And I like that, and the fans in the background.
Frank Leo.
I like that, including the fans in the background.
With their 125th win, but none bigger than this win as the 7th try, and no more bridesmaids. This time they get the championship. After 6 tries, they finally get that championship, so congratulations goes to the Hays Larks and Frank Leo. And the fans are just going crazy here as they are celebrating this victory by the Hays Larks.
What a summer.
We're getting ready to present trophies here to the runners-up and then the champions and also MVP. And don't forget that we still have fireworks. We'd like to thank our sponsors for this championship night, KWCH, KFH, and KNSS. Also like to thank our sponsors throughout the whole tournament, Evergy. We appreciate it so much. We couldn't do this without sponsorship.
No way.
And we can't forget hooksbat.com, who always brought our time and temperature, Todd Hook. And our fireworks this evening are going to be by Black Hills Energy.
The Hays Larks have been around for over 3/4 of a century. Tonight, they claim their first NBC World Series title. Presenting the Larry Davis Championship Trophy and $18,000 compensation check is Jennifer Marshall of Evergy and Larry Davis's granddaughter, Tara Wine.
Let's go, boys. Get a little piece of this. You each get a little piece of it. Let's go, boys. We're going to Hawaii. Vacation time. Let's go. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we'll turn the microphone over to the manager of the Hays Larks, NBC Hall of Famer, Frank Leo.
All I can say is that's pretty damn awesome. Over the past 2 weeks, these guys have battled, man. They really have. We went down to Liberal and had to win 2 ball games to put us in a fight for the league title. Beating Liberal twice, and Liberal was huge. Come back home, destiny in our own hands. destiny in their own hands. They had to win 4 straight at home. They come home and do that, win the RMBL title. You know, well, we came down here and had a mission. These guys were really in tune. We talked about a slow heartbeat. They had a slow heartbeat all weekend, all week. They stayed the course, stayed the process. These guys are champions, and I'm very proud of what they brought home for the first time to the Hays Larks organization. We knew coming in we were going to have a battle. This is the defending champs over here. They came into the bracket. They know how to play in the bracket. They gave everybody a run. They gave us a run. Our guys held the course, were able to stay in the battle, and you saw what happened. When you give yourself a chance, close to getting a dub, these guys have the weapons to do it. Let's hear it for these guys right here. Hey. Hey, to the greatest fans in summer baseball, you guys followed us all summer at home, crowds of 1,000. Look at the following we have here all the way to Wichita. Guys, I don't know how I can tell you how much it means to these players. It makes them play so hard, makes them play with a lot of intensity, a lot of energy, and you guys are responsible for giving that to us and helping us bring this thing home. Thank you. Thank you very much.
How about one more time for Frank Leo and his Hays Larks, everybody? Our next award will be for the Most Valuable Player Award. It is presented each year by Miller's Cleaners. And this year, presenting on behalf of Miller's Cleaners is Caden and Chance Spangler. Ladies and gentlemen, this year, your MVP from the Hays Larks, first baseman Garrett Gruel, 2 for 4 tonight.
Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Now look right here. 1, 2. There we go, baby. No speech. Good.
Our next award is the Michael Dean RBI Award. Of course, many of you know Michael Dean as Mr. Harmonica. He's also spending his 40th year as the official statistician for the NBC World Series. This year's Michael Dean RBI Award winner is Garrett Gruel of the Hays Larks. 10 RBIs.
That's what I'm talking about, baby.
Ladies and gentlemen, enjoy the rest of your weekend. Thanks for coming out. Drive home safely. Again, congratulations to the Hays Larks.
Start spreading the news.
We'll see you next summer for the 91st edition of the NBC World Series, powered by Evergy.
I want to be a part of it. New York, New York. These vagabond shoes are longing to stray right through the very heart.
Check.
New York.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am here with the NBC World Series World Champion, head coach Frank Leo. Frank, your first ever NBC World Series Championship. How's it feel?
It feels awesome. You know, I've always said when I come to this tournament, I'm going to come to this tournament with the guys we danced with all summer long. And I can't say more about this ball club. They are so competitive. They are so close-knit. And it's all of that that made us champions tonight.
You're hearing this song, New York, New York. You just played this after every win at home. How's it feel to feel hearing this song after you win the NBC World Series?
Yeah, it feels a little bit like Hays, Kansas. We hear this every night when we get a win. It's tremendous. I appreciate those guys for playing that.
I know we had over 1,000 fans watching on YouTube. What do you want to say to your fans right now at home?
To the best fans in summer baseball. Guys, our players love you. You gave us the energy all summer long. When it's those hot summer nights, we're a little bit tired. You come out to the ballpark at home and see 1,000 people in the stands. Tremendous. We owe this. This championship is part of you. We kind of won it, but you guys are the team behind it.
Ladies and gentlemen, your head coach for the 90th NBC World Series champions, the NBC Hall of Famer, Frank Leo.
Down at the ballpark where I'll be rooting for the Hays Larks. All of my friends are gonna be there too. Nothing in the world I'd rather do than grab a hot dog burger and a cold beer. You'll hear me yelling out a big cheer, 'cause whether they win or whether they lose, I'll be rooting for the Hays Larks. For the Hays Larks. I can't wait to see a home run. I know for sure there's gonna be one. I'll call out the players by their first name. Sure am glad I made it to the game. Rain or shine, I'm gonna be there. If the stands are full, I'll bring a lawn chair. So join me down at the old ballpark. I'll be rooting for the Hays Larks. So join me down